Hey, it's Gimme. How you guys doing this afternoon? All right, we are back on Expedition 20. We're about halfway through right now. I think yesterday we got through phase 1, maybe 2. Now we're on phase 3. And look what we have to get. It wants us to get one of these titty monsters. Adopt an anomalous floating companion. So I don't know. That's going to be difficult. Depending on how long that takes, we should be able to go through the rest of these pretty quick. But I have a feeling just trying to find one of these titty monsters or any flying monster is going to be kind of a pain in the butt. Not enough thruster. Yeah, ran into a few problems, got myself stranded where I was on a water world and I was using the exocraft and the exocraft ran out of fuel and I couldn't call my ship because it was out of launch thrusters. I literally had to swim for like 20 minutes. It was awful. Oh yeah, we have a Corvette now. Yeah, when we left off, we were trying to build this Corvette and we couldn't find a workstation, and apparently there's workstations at the abandoned uh space stations. I had no idea. Alright, we gotta find a planet that's gonna have weird stuff on it. Okay, I think I'm too close to this planet. Okay, this is Lost to Fire. I've never heard that description. Man, we need some upgrades bad because this is taking forever. Like a whole minute to fly over there. I'm used to my ship where it would like literally get me there in like 2 seconds. Man, if I had my pets with me, I could just like breed up a titty monster really quick and then we'd be in business. Oh, don't want to smoke the cardboard. Taking my 420 a little early today. But we need to look for planets that have the glitches on them, like the webbed planets or the columned planets. I've never seen one that said Lost to Fire.
Face red heart shape.
Hey, hey, look who it is, everybody. It's the one and only Mrs. Gimme. Good to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful afternoon. I want to check out what these things are over here. Where was that? It's like some weird ruins. polished stone.
I am now beaming face with smiling eyes.
Okay, I don't think we need that. Okay, there are some guys flying around up there, but without a good jetpack, it's gonna take way too much to catch them. Yeah, I think we need a different planet. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm happy I got some chores done today. It seems like I've just slowly been taking less and less care of myself. Low atmosphere planet, that sounds like fun, but there's not going to be anything on there. A windswept planet. Wait, is that the one we just came from? Yeah, I think we were already on the windswept planet. So what we're looking like this right here. And, we might come across some robots or something like that. Maybe I'll find a cool robot pet. Wait, why'd my back door just open up? That was weird. Yeah, ran into some really weird gravity glitches when I was checking out a wrecked Corvette. There was a derelict Corvette in space. And when my guy got too close to it, all of a sudden my guy would start falling like there was gravity. He would just start falling through space. It was weird. Imminent core detonation. That sounds like a cool planet to check out. But yeah, I was getting yeeted all over the place trying to get this ship's log.
If you also have a
Oh,
YouTube, you
neat. Look
can
at all the
shout out your
lava.
channel here. No ban hammer if you do, we promise. Relieved face.
Whoa, yeah, it looks hot. It looks really hot in here. My guy would probably melt if I go outside. Look at all these volcanoes. That's pretty cool. I think we should, let's just chill here for a minute, use our scanner, see what's around. Maybe close our back door. Some weird little dick monsters. I don't see anything flying around. What is that? Radiant shards. Hey, it's the Triceratops guys. I've got one of those as a pet. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything in the air.
Incoming storm.
The ambiance of this game is definitely top tier. Like, you can hear like little pebbles and stuff hitting the outside of your ship. Sounds like you're in like a sandstorm. And like they do the same thing when it's like raining really hard. Planetary record, hottest temperature. Let's go. We sure have found a hell planet. Well then stop. Alright, I don't want to fall off my ramp. What's that over there? A fossil bed. That's something I haven't done anything with is the fossils. There's a whole like we could build like entire skeletons of like dinosaurs and stuff. And there's a way to like buy and trade fossils. Oh, those are some cute little batty guys. Okay, there's some bats, but those guys are really fast. We probably need to find something slow, like one of the bubble monsters, or if we could find a titty monster, that would be best.
Extreme temperature detected.
Okay, what else did we have in this system? A boiling planet. Oh, a skeletal planet. We'll find some weird stuff on this one. Oh, how long is this gonna take? 48 seconds. Not too bad. But I really like how all the distances are scaled in this game. Like, it feels like it's pretty big. Like, you feel like you're traveling a long time. And your ship, when it gets faster and faster... we ran out of fuel. You know, those times get shorter and shorter. Yeah, let's gas up everything while we're here. I need to make warp cells. We should be able to find a glitch artifact on here. Usually it's the rattle bones. I got one of the cube glitch artifacts on top of my ship, which is pretty interesting. I'll show you guys a weird little glitch where you can delete your entire ship. Like if I try to pick up that glitch artifact I put on top of my ship, if I try to pick it up normally, it's gonna pick up the entire ship with it, and your whole ship disappears. Yep. Look, we got the rattle bones. I think they're called. This was the first glitch I had ever found. Take a quick look around. There we go. Oh, rattle spine. That's what it's called. It's called a rattle spine. Let's pick one up. Nice. And now we can place those down. And you can go around and collect all of the glitch artifacts. They're actually pretty hard to find. The fact that I just landed on one is lucky as hell. Okay, there's some life forms over here. What, oh. It's a weird underground subterranean guy. I don't think we can tame these. Is there anything flying around? That was so cool. I just landed right on a rattle spine. Because if you look, there are none within scanner range. Like, I've searched, for hours on planets looking for some of these, and yeah, they can be hard to come by. Like how it corrects the gravity to match your ship. I don't want to give up just yet. Let's look around a little more. And we don't have to actually land our ship. I keep forgetting that. We can just leave our ship in the air, but getting up and down can be a bit tricky depending on sentinels. Yeah, there are no rattle spines, or I don't see any like flying creatures either. There's like nothing in the air. It was one of these weird planets that I found that titty monster on, I'm pretty sure. I think it was a chromatic planet. Yeah, let's try down in the lowlands. Take a look around. Floating crystals. I don't know what those are. Some deposits. Hex berries. What is that? Heptaloid wheat. Oh, wait. Is that a... No, that was just some weird gravity glitch. Yeah. I thought it was one of those weird invisible bubble guys. Oh, there's another one. Man, I'm lucky today. Yeah, there's not really much life on here. I don't think this is gonna be the spot. We don't want to spend too much time. What kind of deposit is this? Quartzite? Do I have any quartzite yet? I don't think I do. Yeah, I'm not too worried about cleaning out this whole deposit. We're not in like the main traffic area of the expedition, so I'm not expecting anybody to come by here looking for quartzite. And I don't need a lot of it, just enough that I can duplicate it if I need it. There's my ship. Oh, that jetpack's getting better. We got like what? Almost 10 seconds of jetpacking. If we pulse it. Oh, maybe not that much. Oh, my spacesuit's running dry.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Yeah, I've done a bit duping since yesterday.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Are we good? I think we're good. Once we take off, we're gonna have to recharge those launch thrusters again.
Technology recharge.
There we go. Man, it burns a lot of gas just taking off in this thing. I should learn not to land so often. Okay, so that was the imminent core destruction. Terraforming catastrophe. That could be a good one. Man, I knew this one was gonna take us a little while. I was literally flying through these the phases and the challenges, just flying through them, and then I got to this one, and it's like, damn. 'Cause there's no like set objective point. You just have to wander around blind until you stumble across it. So it's really mostly luck based. And we are going to Uckfast 10, discovered by Jaloff. Pretty funny names there. Oh, the ship. I named the ship, what is it called? Shitty Pants Prime Mark 1. Yes, the SS Shitty Pants.
That looks so cool.
Yeah, this game has really gives you a lot of value for, you know, what it is. All these free updates, most companies would be putting those out as DLCs. And there's no, like, store, there's no marketplace, there's nowhere to spend, like, actual money. And yeah, it's a very in-depth space game. And yeah, flying in through the atmosphere and then coming down for a landing, it's pretty smooth. Is there nowhere to land? Oh, wait. That's a glitch artifact right there. Are we gonna find those here? And again, I shouldn't have landed. I should have just got up out of the pilot's seat. I gotta remind myself to stop landing this thing. Oh, that's a whispering egg. That's no good.
Units received. Units received.
Well, scan it.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
Units received, indeed. Okay, and what we're looking for are red dots. Unfortunately, all we get are sentinels. don't see really anything. Okay, so let's make sure we don't land our ship this time. Oh, look at all of these artifacts here. Let's stop and take a look. Okay, that's kind of an odd spot, but
Hi
alright.
Uncle Timmy, my day is good. How was your day going? But I'm sickish.
Hey, it's Jackson. Good to see ya.
Hey, it's Jackson Malicote.
Oh, you're not
and
feeling
welcome
well?
to the
I'm
live
sorry to hear
stream.
that.
Smiling face with sunglasses.
Especially, isn't there like, aren't you on vacation or something? Like, no, that's Thanksgiving. But yeah, I'm doing alright. Got a bunch of my chores done, so I feel,
No,
pretty
I'm
proud
at
of
home
myself.
now.
Taking a quick scan. I'm looking for any life forms, but yeah, we haven't seen any life forms on this entire planet, so let's get out of here. Yeah, we'll have better luck if we were on like a webbed planet instead of a terraforming catastrophe. Not really an atmosphere on this one to fly through. Yeah, I think we looked at all the planets, didn't we? Hold on. There we go. This'll tell us all we need to know. We went to the skeletal planet, imminent core destruction, terraforming catastrophe. This one's a boiling planet, which isn't that unusual. So let's
If you also have a YouTube, you can shout out your channel here.
find a
No ban
purple
hammer if you
one.
do, we promise. Relief face.
There we go. Let's take off. We're trying to find one of those flying titty monsters that I have over on my main save. I mean, it's literally like, hold on, once I get out of hyperspace, I can show you.
How's your day going, Uncle Timmy?
Expedition, one of these things. We gotta find, and tell me that's not a booby monster. My day is going pretty good. Yeah, I made progress on, taking care of myself at least. Haven't been doing that enough lately. And I'm really happy about the new expedition on No Man's Sky. This is a lot of fun. A supercritical planet, a damp planet, frostbound moon, a paradise planet. Oh, nice. Okay, we gotta start there, I guess. These are hard to find, and they're really popular, and I think we should name it. So in No Man's Sky, if you discover something, you get to name it. Was this planet uncharted, or am I the first one here? gosh. Wait, how do I do this? Okay, yeah, somebody's discovered all this stuff. That's why I can't name it. And see, if you notice, it says you can report. It says report this discovery as offensive or inappropriate. And if you do that, it doesn't actually report to anybody. All it does is show you what the default name of that planet or system, whatever it is. It just reverts it back to the default name. It doesn't actually like report anybody to anywhere, which is pretty hilarious. Let's see. I just want to make sure. So if I wanted to rename this planet, is it because I'm on an expedition? Probably. Or have all of these been... I know there's got to be something on here I've discovered. Alright. Wasting time, wasting time. Let's, not land. Don't land. We need to get up out of the pilot seat. I keep landing my spaceship and we keep running out of fuel. I'm not high enough off the ground to beam down, okay. Oh look, there's a floaty guy right there. I wonder if this will be good enough. Where'd he go? He's way over there. Yeah, he doesn't look like this guy walks on the ground. I wonder if he counts as a anomalous floating... I bet he gets really big. I can scoop his edible clusters. No, we'll adapt him. Well, come over here then. Okay, we need to play with him a little bit so he gets to like us. We can feed him a little. Let's take him for a ride. He's not very fast. I guess he counts as a land guy and not a flying guy. Man, that's two that I've captured that haven't met the mark. Wait. Yep. We're gonna need another spot. I got one of these guys here. And at least this guy will get me up into the air where I can try and get one of these guys. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. No. Pain in the butt. You know what? I don't even have a slot open for a new pet. Let's make sure we do that. There we go. I guess let's fly back towards where our ship's at. Where you at, buddy? Get over here. Okay, what direction was my ship in? There it is. Oh, I can make them go fast. How about that? Wish I knew that about 10 seconds ago. When I was chasing around all these guys. See, these guys are flying, so I don't know if that's gonna count as floating, and they're not very anomalous. So I kind of feel like that's not gonna be good enough. Alright, let's get back on Shitty Pants Prime. Let's go see some of the funky planets out here. That looks like a moon. A lifeless planet. Well, I don't think we're gonna find any life there. Okay, there's the supercritical. And we can't see that one, we're too close to this planet. Damp planet. Is that all of them? A frostbound moon. Okay, those are all pretty common. We'll check the supercritical. I think this is just a radiation planet. This isn't anything special either. And, you know, even if I had coordinates to a planet that had, you know, these creatures on it, I don't think I have access to one of the portals to get me there. But yeah, a radioactive planet might have some crazy looking creatures on it. Let's find out. Looking for somewhere that's not too crazy mountainous. Okay, that looks good. Very green from all the radiation. We're too close to the ground. How about that? And because my jetpack is so shitty. Oh, look at that. That's anomalous flying creature for sure. Since my jetpack's so shitty, I need... You know, I have to have that teleport to the ship. If I don't have the teleport to the ship, it's, I'm not going to be able to get back up. And then I'd have to make the ship land, and... Oh my god! Get him! Get him! Oh, I gotta scan him first. Come on, why can't I interact with these guys? Oh, I got him. I got him. He's coming back. I can milk it. Yuck.
Radiation protection falling.
Yes! Yes, we got it. It's not a titty monster, but I've never seen one of these before either. Yeah, that's a unique creature I have not seen yet. These are just some birdie guys.
Units received.
Okay, that's fantastic. I thought that was gonna take us a long time. Oh, I forgot about the freaking dash. Man, I'm gonna be using that a lot more often. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's see what our next phase on our expedition is. Titty monster, check. Scatter blaster and okay. Upgrades for our multi-tool, yeah. Guess we're gonna have to use that. Oh, we're gonna have to redo all of this, okay. Oh, that's gonna be a big help, alright. Are all of my, wait. Why aren't these? Bingo, there we go. Trying to sort out all your modules can be tricky. Crap, we got one more. It's like a slide puzzle.
I got eggnog.
Holy crap, eggnog already? That's awesome, I love eggnog. What do I have to have this next to? I'm not sure. See how it doesn't have a border like the other ones? It means it's not next to the... No? Means it's not next to the proper pieces. Alright. I guess we'll put it there, call it a day, grab our scatter blaster. Moated, how you doing, homie? Yeah, eggnog's out already, huh? Man, I do love me some eggnog. That chicken milk is good. Like, it's good plain, but it's even better when you got stuff to put in it, like, you know, extra seasonings or like, you know, sometimes I'll put like some honey or some maple syrup in it. It gives it a different, a little bit of a, kind of cuts that richness. Sprinkle some eggnog, nutmeg on top, maybe some whipped cream. I also like to put booze in it, but that's just me. Okay, what were we doing? We have to explore a derelict freighter. All right. These derelict freighters are a good way to get these new Corvette pieces. So to do this, wait, I think there's a glitch where if I put it in my personal refiner. Is there anything in there now? No. I think if I put it in my personal refiner. And then use it in there maybe? And then it doesn't go away? Nope. So what we gotta do, where'd it go? Oh, exosuit, here we go. Alright, and when we find something here in hyperspace, it's gonna, yep. Whoa, look at that one. That's a cool looking freighter. I don't think I've ever seen one that was like black and orange like that. Okay, we can't use the normal landing pad. We gotta come over here to these holographic landing pads. Alright, this should be a piece of cake. Yeah, we're not gonna need oxygen and sodium. They disable, like, because the gravity's all messed up, I guess you're wearing, like, magnetic boots or something? Override gravity control? Override hazard control, okay. Nope. Collect emergency supplies or unseal door. I think we should unseal the door. Can we get those emergency supplies? Oh, we can turn on that heater though. I've got double cold protection, so I'm not worried about that. It would be nice if they had like some voice acting or something, but nope, it's a pretty quiet game. I mean, I'm not complaining though. It's... Do you get that out of my face? It's such a great game. Yeah, I don't don't think we opened these ones over here. Like, it's not necessary to open all of these. We really just need to get to the bottom of the ship and get to that main computer. Pretty sure this is the door I need. Kind of tough. I might want to switch to first person for this, yeah. Oh, did we make it already? Oh, I gotta find one of the keys to log in. Okay. Where are you at? Oh, wait, I can refill everything here.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Inventory full.
Are you gotta be kidding me. My inventory's full. Okay, there's no reason to have this many stacks of carbon. We can get rid of a little bit of that. Don't need this stuff. What is that? Sea glass. We might need that. Polished stone. I don't know why we picked that up. That just looks like poop. Let's get rid of that. Yeah? Yeah. Alright. Tainted metal. We're gonna use that tainted metal to smelt into nanites, and then we're gonna duplicate the nanites. And they have recently changed how duplication works. You can't pick up a furnace if there's something in the output now. So you have to like go in, take out the nanites, pick up the furnace, go in, pick up the nanites, pick up the furnace. But you know, it's still pretty fast. Like I think I got like 50k already. Okay. We got the captain's log. Thought it was supposed to give us some parts too. Like you choose if you want parts or like supplies. Okay, I guess we're not gonna get anything out of this. Unless we go deeper. I bet if we go deeper we'll find something. hellin' with them? Oh, this is definitely not Battlefield 6. Yeah, it's not only is it difficult to aim, it's really hard to stay on target as well. I'm picking up the stuff I already dropped, okay. Okay, let's go back. It's saying terminals available, network reactivation required. I think I know what to do there. Yeah, we can always go fishing for parts. Okay, where did that take us? Did that take us back to the airlock? Yeah, it did. Oh, I've got freaking... I gotta do stuff. Okay, what are we really doing? Extract salvage from a derelict freighter. Okay, so we gotta finish this one. Crap. Alright, we can just go back down. Wait, no. We can go back down, yep.
Getting ready to go trick-or-treating.
That's awesome. I wish I could go with you guys. What costumes you guys got? My ship's out of range, okay. That thumping noise is freaking me out. Zones mapped, and then crew manifest recovered, and engineering unit salvaged. Neat. These guys are kind of cute. see a log. Just about missed that one. You know, one of the funniest things I always thought was like when you go trick or treating and they're always like, watch out for drugs. Like nobody that uses drugs just gives them away to free to little kids. Like, I mean, nobody's balling like that. And first of all, who would think that would even be a funny thing to do? Like, that just seems like one of those universally agreed upon things. Don't give drugs to little kids. But, I mean, I know I wouldn't, like, ever hand out, you know, edibles or anything like that. Yeet. I mean, it's still good to pay attention. You never know. But I don't think there's... It's all like old wives' tales. I don't think there's ever been a recorded, you know, case of... like razor blades or drugs inside of candy. Uh-oh, I'm freezing to death. I'm freezing to death. Yeah, we'll do both my hazard generator things. Oh, there's a heating unit. Okay, I see the other log over there. Yep, I let him out. How am I supposed to
Motive
get him
beverage
out?
box smiling face.
Hey, it's Sir Jacob. How you doing, homie? Good to see ya. I stopped by one of your live streams recently. I wasn't able to chat though.
Sub to support the Gimme Gang https://youtube.com/@deadpoolgaming133. C equals
Hold on, let me get somewhere safe really quick.
CRMK8T0
Yeah, Battlefield 6. I'm a big Battlefield fan. I saw you were playing and I tuned in for a while. Guys, if you didn't know, Sir Jacob here is an actual YouTuber. And all of my
I
moderators...
just checked you're not hidden from the channel.
I just wasn't chatting. I didn't have time to chat. I think I was at work. But you know the drill, guys. If you're already in the Gimme Gang and you want to meet my cool YouTube homies, hit that link in the chat.
https://youtube.com/@SirJakob. C equals ZLBVNJ's Lua 05WFMO.
Yeah, he plays all the fun games too.
Well.
You know, I'm in good spirits. Yeah, I feel good mentally and physically, and that's about all I can ask for. Still desperate financially, but that's just the state of the world, you know, these days.
We could be squating up on Borderlands 4 right meow. Smiling face.
Oh, you got the Borderlands 4
I feel
too?
really good all around.
Yeah, it always seems to be something with me though, like either I'm feeling good emotionally, or and my body is completely crapping out on me, or my body finally feels
Spent
okay,
the
but
last 3
I'm
months
like hella
trying to get
depressed
my
or
doctors
something.
lined out the way they're supposed to be. My other doctor dropped me.
Oh, that's harsh. Yeah, there's big changes coming to healthcare like worldwide, not just
So
here in
yeah,
America.
psychologically, physically and financially I'm doing good right now.
Yeah, I've been pretty broke for a while. I've been struggling.
I got a queue of perk.
I don't get
Smirking face.
I don't get enough hours at my job, and it's pretty rough. But you know, I'm only like $200 in the hole right now. So I mean, it's not like I'm thousands of dollars in credit card debt or something like that. But you know, it just sucks having negative money, like not having enough money to buy the food I want. Crap.
I
Reload,
recommend
reload.
finding non-profit hospitals and other things.
Yeah, actually, the medical part is taken care of. Like, I've got good insurance through my job, and because I'm here in Atlanta, and they're doing like experimental stuff. So yeah, a lot of my stuff gets paid for. In fact, I was seeing a neurologist every 2 months, and I had to get, you know, the juice box put in my arm, and turns out that worked
Wonderful
out
to
pretty
hear,
well.
bro.
So yeah, no more,
If you also have a YouTube, you can shout out your channel here.
no
No
more
band
going in
hammer
for
if you
the
do me
juice
promise.
box.
Relieved face.
Because the medicine, it was IV only. I couldn't. It's not in pill form yet. And actually, it's for Alzheimer's, not for what I have. So I was off label, but still, they wanted to see if it would work, and it did. I'm sure there's gonna be like a paper published about it pretty soon.
I'm on Klonopin and Bud daily. Oh yeah, vitamin B and D too.
Oh
Grinning
yeah,
face with sweat.
I would do all right with some Klonopins. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I was on those for a few years. I really like that. You know, they had me on everything like Xanax and Valium, but it turns out I'm not mentally ill. What's the problem is my brain was being squished inside my head.
It's chill but habit forming.
Indeed. Living slime. I don't think I actually want any of that. I do want that log over there. How do I get around? Here we go.
This game looks cool, bro. Smiling face.
Oh, you don't play No Man's Sky? This is one of the most in-depth space games you can play. Like, this game beats the ass off of Star Citizen and Starfield. I mean, the launch of this game was kind of rough, but with everything they've added in the last, like, just the last two updates,
I saw it discounted.
it's a completely different game. This is like probably the best value I've gotten for any game that I've bought. I mean, just the sheer size
I've heard
of
great things about its
all
progression.
of the yeah, there's no like store to buy stuff. There's no like battle pass or season pass. Absolutely no microtransactions whatsoever, and I love it.
What about
Same
Deep Rock Galactic though?
same
Beverage
with
box smirking face grinning face with sweat.
I don't think I've played that one. Items. Okay, here's where we get ship
Speaking
parts.
of that, there's no battle pass on microtransactions on Battlefield 6.
Currently. I don't think they're gonna add microtransactions, but I do see a season pass of some kind coming soon. In fact, the reason I'm not playing Battlefield 6 right now, ooh, Corvette modules, is because they are changing how the progression works. So, they took away the ability to get XP from the bots, and now all the progression just seems impossible. Like 200 kills, and you're like, what the hell? There's no way that's gonna happen. And so either they need to bring back the solo co-op mode from for Battlefield 2042, or they need to make the progressions a little bit more reasonable. So,
I've
and
been playing this daily, so you sure, bro?
yeah, so instead of like 200 kills, it's gonna be like 50 kills. Instead of 50 kills, it's gonna be like 3 kills. Like a lot of
As
the
far as I know,
progressions
bots still give you
are
the same amount of XP.
uh are you using Portal? If you make a map in Portal where it's just you versus a bunch of bots, you're
Like
not gonna
let's
get
say
any
you want to
XP.
get the 50-calorie sniper, you can go into a certain game mode made by someone, still receive full XP and get headshots. Smash the like button with
Nope.
your face.
It's not
Or
gonna
just press it gently
it's
with
not
your
gonna give
finger
you
like a
weapon
normal person.
progression.
It's up to
It's
you.
not gonna give you if you hit the square button on the map, you can see what XP is enabled. And the only thing you get is end of match
Oh, now I'm
XP.
gonna check it. Grinning face with sweat smiling face.
Yeah, if you play any of the community made maps, you're not getting any XP. You're not getting weapon
Apparently
progression,
you've been
you're not
playing.
getting
Smirking face.
But yeah, me and my little brother, we like to play on maps with a bunch of NPCs. You know, it's fun. It's not as sweaty. You get like a ton of kills. It's just more casual. And the fact that we were and like I said, a lot of these progressions were just so outrageous that if you can't do it with NPCs, it's just never gonna happen. So yeah, I'm really glad they're changed. The 28th. The 28th is when the next update's gonna come out, and that's when they're changing a lot of these progressions. And to Battlefield's credit, though, they listen to the community. As soon as we say, "Look, this isn't working for us," they change it. Like they're really on in tune with the community and making the game the way we want it to be. So I'm optimistic. Like I said, either I need XP from those bots or I need the progression to not be like
This is my
200 of
favorite since
anything.
Battlefield 1.
Really, this is my favorite since Battlefield like 3 or 4. Actually, no, I take that back. Battlefield 2042. What they did with that game, how far it came since launch, and the fact that they have those solo slash co-op uh, missions available where you can just play with your homies against NPCs, that that made that top notch. And the thing is if you bought Battlefield 6 on a disc, you actually have the game. There's no like day one unlock codes or anything like big downloads you need. 20 years from now, when the servers are all gone, you can put that disc in your PlayStation and play, single player campaign and stuff like that.
Thermal protection falling.
So that's why I really hope they add like maybe a solo mode or something like that. The
We're on the
solo.
opposite sides of the spectrum. I don't like bots.
Oh, you don't like the bots? I prefer the bots for unlocking stuff. Because, like I said, a lot of these masteries and progressions just take me too long when I'm actually playing Battlefield. Because when I'm playing, I'm not.
BTW Battlefield 1 Sony servers are still live. Smiling face.
Because when I'm playing Battlefield, I'm not worried
Yes, I
about my
understand.
KD. I'm not worried about how many kills I'm getting. I'm, playing the objectives, and I'm repairing vehicles, and.
Everybody wants the 50 calories including me. I can't even reach out there the way I want to with the current sniper.
So yeah, I usually don't get a lot of kills when I'm playing Battlefield, but my score is always like super high because I play the objective. I'm not out there like Call of Duty trying to get a world record
Hit the
KD
like
or
button to show
anything.
your support. Red heart smiling face with hearts.
And so that makes a lot of the progressions like way out of reach right now. Because unless I go in there playing it like Call of Duty, trying to max out my KD and my kills, my team's not going to win if I do that, first of all. And I'm not going to get any points. Like, you get all the points from, like, doing the stuff your role is supposed to do, resupplying people, repairing vehicles, doing revives. That's what the game's, like, supposed to be about, playing the
Sakanin
objectives.
likes tacos.
But everybody plays it like a team deathmatch.
I like to run engineer and swap being the gunner and the driver in the tank on the objective.
Yeah, I'm an engineer by heart. In fact, I've almost got engineer specialist
Hi Uncle
assignments
Timmy.
already, like, unlocked.
Hey, it's Jackson Malakote, and
Hey,
welcome to the live stream.
Jackson! You doing alright,
Smiling
homie? How
face
you
with
feeling?
sunglasses. There's hardcore game modes too, bro.
Crap, I didn't get the manifest. We gotta go back into the frickin' space freighter.
Good.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the hardcore modes either. Like I said, I'm not very sweaty. I like to play more casually. But, I'm an old guy.
Uncle Timmy.
Nephew Jackson. And yes, that's really my real life nephew. It's not some weird YouTube game, you know. Oh, I didn't go through this door.
What are you playing, Uncle Timmy?
This is called No Man's Sky. It's a super complicated space game
Levels
where you gotta make your own spaceship and you gotta survive out in outer space. It's kind of like a space horror movie. Well, I can't say horror movie. Like, from my perspective, like being lost in space is a horror movie. But, alright, did we get all of it now?
Thermal protection falling.
I gotta use the records terminal.
Dead Space beverage box smirking face.
Yeah, it's not a horror movie like Dead Space. And I still wanna complete the Dead Space remake. I don't think I ever did that. I was playing Dead Space and then I started playing this and wow, I got hooked like immediately. And you know, it doesn't hurt to know a little bit about chemistry too if you play this game. It can help you know what ingredients you need for certain things.
Bro, that
Because,
is
like,
crazy. I just checked it and you're right.
indeed, look at if you watch my last Battlefield
You should have hopped on
stream.
before they changed it. Grinning face with sweat.
Oh, they changed it while I was at work, so when I got home, it was just like, screw you. But I actually made a whole live stream about the bots, like, was it not no, last week. If you go back like 2 or 3 streams, I made a whole live stream about the Battlefield 6 bots.
Thermal protection falling.
And yeah, I said they're gonna need to I gotta search for heaters, okay.
Thermal protection falling.
And yeah, I was saying they've gotta either change the progression or they need to give us, you know, a new bot mode like they have on Battlefield 2042. Because as of right now,
Wait, I just found something else though. Certain portals still have full XP.
Stabilizing.
yeah, but those portals are the ones made by Battlefield themselves, and there's like almost no bots. It's like all players.
Thermal protection falling.
And actually, to be fair, the reason the matchmaking in Battlefield is so fast is even on the featured game modes, it's half bots. Like after like so many people join, if there's not enough people, it just says backfilling bots. So like the first game or two you play, you're probably playing half bots, and then it
Low-key, if
slowly
you want bots,
fills
you
in.
should play Battlefield 2042.
Yep, that's what I was saying. Like, why don't they have those same game modes in this Battlefield? Like when you click on Conquest, you don't have the option to click solo/co-op. And because that option isn't there, everybody started making their own maps for solo/co-op. And then because of that, nobody could make, you know, the portal maps, you know, legit portal maps to play with, you know, everybody. So they took away the XP, and I think that was just the wrong answer. But I understand they can't just add in solo co-op, you know, that it's not just like flip the solo co-op switch. I understand that's going to take some time. So the fact that they changed progression, I think that's really good, but I would still like to see that solo slash co-op mode come back. I mean, as of right now, I'm playing regular lobbies,
I like
you
the
know, with
fiery range
everybody.
smiling face.
And, you know, I still do pretty good. But I'm just not getting enough kills to get anywhere close to any of these, you know, achievements they want you to do. Like, it's possible to have the highest score, and you'll be listed as the #1 player with minimal kills. Some guy with like 20 kills. You can do better than him if your points are better. The points are, you get those by playing the objective.
Levels stabilizing.
Whether it's rush, conquest, breakthrough, you know, play the objective. Don't chase people. You know,
Levels stabilizing.
get the objective. But there's a lot of different kinds of Battlefield players out there, and I've seen some funny videos on it already. Okay, all significant salvage retrieved. Use derelict teleporter to get back. No, that took me deeper. Damn it. Nope, there we are. Alright.
Are you winning, Uncle
Finally.
Timmy?
Yep, we just won. That was a big win right there. It says return to my starship.
Levels stabilizing.
I got you on a share, bro. Smiling face.
Hey, thank you very much.
If you also have a YouTube, you can shout out your channel here. No ban hammer if you do, we promise.
Okay, do I have to like
Face.
leave the
Okay.
area? Oh, it says leave the derelict freighter, yeah. Okay, I guess I have to go like really far. Ludicrous speed. Did
But
you
of
hear they're
course.
making a Spaceballs 2? I can't wait to see that. And we got it. All right. Man, for some reason I thought we were just going to walk through these other
What are you doing
phases.
in the game, Uncle Timmy?
Well, right now we're on what's called an expedition. We're on a special mission away from our main base. It's kind of like starting the game over, and then you have like a bunch of missions to do. And then when you come back, you can take all the unique items and stuff you found. You can bring a lot of that with you. And it unlocks a lot of stuff you can get on your main save. This is Expedition 20, by the way. There were 19 of these expeditions beforehand. And there are ways to redo some of the other expeditions. Like if you wanted to do Expedition 1 on a Hello Games website, Hello Games is the company that makes this game. They've got an NPC that you can like register for, and it'll join your game. And it'll have that specific expedition unlocked, and then you can follow him into the expedition. I mean, it's a little bit involved, but pretty much if somebody in your party has that expedition active, it can pull you in. And so they have like these NPCs that have each expedition unlocked. You just got to get them to join you. It's like a little robot guy. I haven't gone through all the trouble as of yet. What's our next mission? Oh, we get a multi-tool slot, so... The vessel of many months is drawn to Titan Worm's burrow. Eliminate their hungering tendrils to purge the infestation. Okay, we've got to fight... Wait, no. Is that what we gotta do? Or install Hazmat Gauntlet? Oh wait, that's Exosuit, I think?
Technology installed.
It wants me to... Oh, there it is.
Technology installed.
And I got the stuff, alright. But yeah, if you notice in my inventory, we got like pretty much the entire periodic table of elements. We've got salt, chlorine, there's a couple of made up stuff, but it's all atoms. Silicate powder, gold, platinum, carbon, ferrite, which is iron. Got some copper. And you use all these base materials to craft, you know, pretty much everything. Yeah, that's really what we gotta do. Eliminate 5 hungering tendrils. How do we even find something like this? Infested worlds. Okay, we gotta find a planet that
Hit the like button to show your
says
support. Red heart smiling
infested. I don't
face
think
with
I've seen
hearts.
infested, but we do see things like vile brood. Yeah, I think that might be what we're looking for. Discovered by
Casimir
Rockstar
likes
Felix
tacos.
94. Oh, where's my vape? There we go. Whoa, this planet looks crazy. Neat. Actually, just give me 1 second, guys. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I'm okay. This is a cool looking planet. It's like some kind of fairy tale world. we beam down? No. Alright. Well, we can call the ship down if we need it. Oh, it's raining. There's like mushrooms and stuff. Alright, let's take our time real quick to just scan everything in the immediate area. Because this doesn't just help me out, there's like a community-wide project where all the scan data goes, and then everything that I scan, if I'm the first one to scan it, I get to name it. So there's a lot of stuff that we actually can name right now. So if you guys have any funny names for, you know, minerals, plants, animals, planets, systems, these mushrooms are super cool. I actually use these in a lot of my builds. On my main save, because they at night they light up underneath here. And the cool thing about being on expedition is, look over here. Who's that? Lamalel Dumalels? When you're out there in the universe, it is so vast. Even with the millions of people playing this game, you never come across anybody. Like, it's pretty rare to come across somebody's base or somebody's ship, but when you're on the expedition, it's like there's people all over the place, and I think that's pretty cool. There's like a cool floating rock. Nice. Yeah, this is like a weird fairy tale world. Like all the gnarled trees and... Here we go. That gives me a wider field of view. Look at these weird guys. He's got two tails. That's weird. Oh, these guys look like they get big. I bet these... These look like titans. So, once you get a companion, like I could actually trap this guy and adopt him and he'd be my pet. And then I can breed him and make an egg. Well, once he's old enough, once I have him for so long, I can have him lay an egg. And then I can take that egg to the anomaly, to the gene processor, and I can start changing stuff about, you know, whatever guy I've got. If I got this guy, I can just keep making them bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, creatures have a maximum size, but certain ones can get colossal. I'm talking like the size of entire villages. On not the last expedition, but the expedition before that, I brought out Gojira, my biggest one, in a spot where everybody had bases around. And instantly everybody started shooting at it like it was a freaking boss or something. It was kind of funny. Like, I don't think people realize how big some of these creatures can get. And, you know, if there's just so much to this game. Like, there's a whole fishing mechanic as well, and there's a bunch of goals you have to do with fishing. And then there's my shitty little ship, the shitty pants. Shitty Paints Prime. This is the same kind of Corvette we had to build in the last expedition. Alright, so we're looking for worms, I guess? So let's see what we got around here. Yeah, I'm using my visor to see through my walls to see if there's anything nearby. Humming sack, what is that? I feel like that might be a thing. Is that what that is? Yeah, I think that's just these hazardous plants. Now, I have encountered these worms before, but I'm pretty sure it was on a water planet, and I was like underwater. Okay, so infested planet is what it says. But which system should we go to? That's, what button am I looking for? Yeah, let's follow the expedition route. That's, see how it's a dotted line? It means I don't have enough range to go any farther than that, so. Alright. We'll find it. We'll follow the expedition route, and eventually we'll come across one of these planets. Nope, not looking for a freezing planet, but, wait. Yeah, no, doesn't say infested. There's the space station, there's another planet somewhere over here. Salvageable scrap. A Hymeal planet, that doesn't sound infested. Yeah, there's only 2 planets here, sheesh. Could try, oh, hyperdrive has no fuel. Yeah, that's why we had to stop here. Man, I've got the memory of a freaking goldfish. Okay, we gotta make fuel, but we have no inventory space, jeez. These are cheap, we can get rid of these.
recharge.
There we go. We got 100% charge. Oh, my...
Technology recharge.
Those need recharged. We don't have any launch fuel. Let's see if we can craft some launch fuel. For that, we need dihydrogen and metal plating. I only have 22 dihydrogen. Alright, I guess that'll have to wait till we land somewhere. A freezing planet. Man, we're not having very much luck. Because odds are it's going to be a radioactive planet or a toxic planet that's going to have these worms on it. That little radar on my dashboard is what I'm looking at to find these planets. Another Hymeal planet. I don't even know what that means. I'm pretty sure that's a freezing planet as well. Follow the expedition path. But why is my back door open? Yeah, that cube on the top of my ship, that's a glitch artifact I found on a unique planet. Ooh, a gas giant. Wow, look at that. Okay, I don't remember the atmosphere being animated like that. Yeah, that's gonna be hell. A hell planet on that if we go down there. Hey, somebody is on this planet. Scalding Moon. But wait, was it infested? No, it doesn't say infested. I don't even know if I'm looking for the right thing. And again, this is... There's a lot of stuff in this system. Why are there so many people here? Is this the next rendezvous point? Have I gone too far? Ah, the next one we have to do Larvae of the Vile Brood. Yeah, I feel like maybe the Vile Brood planet was where we should be. Because I'm pretty sure that's where I found those worms before. It was like a toxic planet, and it was a Vile Brood. And they use different names. Like, it might say kind of like a super critical planet. That's going to be a radiation planet, you know. You can usually tell if it's like a jungle planet or like a toxic planet or a snow planet. Sporal planet. Yeah, that's going to be a toxic planet. Doesn't say Vile Brood, but let's go down and just take a quick scan. Ooh wee. like all the blues and purples. It's a very stylish planet. So this is something new. For a long time, you couldn't just get up and walk around your ship and open the door. Can we close that? Thank you. Gold, quartzite, sodium, gold. There's a lot of deposits on this planet. This planet is rich. Humming sacks. Pretty sure the humming sacks are those weird plant things we saw, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think they're gonna be hard to find. Like I said, I've only found them on like once or twice before, like just playing normally, so I have no idea where they might be. Any advice? What do you guys think? Alright, we can go above the atmosphere and then get a bit ways to the other side of the planet. Yeah, if there's worms here, I don't know where they would be. More deposits, more humming sacks. Wait, what was that? I saw like a gold one, a gold marker. Oh, I think it was just the beam down from my ship. Yep, that's what it is. Alright, well, we're gonna get some advice really quick instead of just wandering around all blind and shit. And what are we looking for? Hungering tendrils. Wait, what is the Titan worm burrows? Is the specific thing we're looking for. So we'll jump over to Google. Okay, that's not telling me anything. How to find. There we go. Which can be identified by looking for planets. Okay, it is gonna actually say infested planet. So if there's no infested planet in this system, we move on. Right. And with no clear direction to go, I mean, where do we find an infested planet? I could go in any direction, so we might as well follow the expedition route. It's better than going in a random direction, I guess. And the odds are just as equal that we'll find it. Alright, let's see what we got in this system. Discovered by big as a 64. That's funny. Okay, so not in this place either. Yeah, that's the system we were in. So let's go ahead and alright, this is the next rendezvous point. Maybe it's here. If not, then we just gotta start going in random directions. I swear I closed that back door. Oh shit, it's a black hole. So the problem with black holes is they will yeet you across the entire galaxy and they will break all of your shit. So you definitely don't want to go through one of these unless you're stocked with a bunch of repair kits. I'm talking it's gonna bust up your ship, it's gonna bust up your exosuit, your multi-tool. Yeah, you get pretty railroaded by those things. So I don't think we want to go close to that, but what do we got in the system here? Vile brood detected, that's not what we're looking for. Salvageable scrap. I was really thinking it was gonna be here. I thought there would be an infested planet here. Wait. Yes! Okay, plans have changed. I don't know when I was able to summon the anomaly. I've been waiting for this the whole time. All right. Let's get all our upgrades. So here at the anomaly, this is like the hub for all players. Like everybody in this system that comes to the anomaly, you meet them all here. It's like a common area. Like I say, you don't see people a lot out in space, but if you bring in the anomaly, you'll see how many people are actually like in your galaxy. And wow, not a lot. Hey, there is all the goodies. All right. We need to make room in the inventory because we got nothing. Oh, well, I think first what we do. Whoa, storm crystals are worth a lot of money. Not sure what to do with these manifests. Oh, ship parts. Let's store that on the starship. Let's fill up that inventory so we can have... Like, what stuff can we move over there? Okay. Alright, so now I'm gonna grab the suit expansion. Grab that. I got 3 free slots in my exosuit. And what this will do is it's gonna give us more inventory slots so we can carry more stuff. Over here, this is where we do all the gene sequencing for eggs and stuff. I'm actually not sure where to get a suit upgrade in the anomaly. I think we actually have to go to a space station that's not abandoned. And the multi-tool here is bunk, of course. Oh yeah, here we go. That's right, suit upgrades. Let's go. Wait, wasn't it using my exosuit expansion slot? Is it actually charging me? Yeah, I think it did charge me. Okay, now it's... I think the first one was actually supposed to be free, but that's fine. It was only 80,000. I've got 5 million right now. And that 5 million is just from using the scanner and scanning stuff. The 40k nanites that I have already, I definitely duplicated those. Oh my god, the game is gonna get... It's gonna be a lot more convenient now, for sure. We might have to spend a little bit of time organizing our inventory. Just so we can manage all the upgrades. How many did I grab? I grabbed 90. I think I brought 120. Oh yeah, all the technology slots as well. We gotta unlock these. That'll... Oh, there's a supercharged slot. Hell yeah. Give me another one right next to it. Nope, I think we ran out of, we run out of upgrade units. I think so. Alright, we may need to go duplicate some more before we use all of them. Just so we have a few left over. Alright, let's go back to Shitty Pants Prime. I forgot to grab the upgrades. Sheesh. Yeah, if I'm gonna dupe up stuff, I better grab like the money stuff and the nanite stuff as well. So let's grab those. Wait. Okay, I guess I got. Okay, wait. I should be able to. Yeah, triangle. Let's grab our cakes. We'll do a couple of multi-tool upgrades as well. We'll need a bunch of ship upgrades. I think we can wait on repair kits. Yeah, let's just focus on money and inventory slots. And we don't even need a lot because we've already got, you know, 3 or 4 stacks. We just want to make sure we have a few left over. I've had some nightmares where I upgraded I found a new multi-tool, but didn't keep, you know, modules from my last one, and we actually lost our terrain manipulator for like half of an expedition. And that was a big deal. So, and then the very last expedition I went on, I thought, oh, I've got like $4 million, $5 million. That should be enough to get me through. Nope. So you always want to keep one of those stasis devices on you in case you need more money. So right now we just need to get down to a planet, preferably not a gas giant. That's a spaceship. I'm looking at the radar trying to find a different planet. I know there's another planet around here, right? There's a moon. Corrosive Moon, yeah. Discovered by Hello Games. So yeah, this is definitely part of the expedition route. Like, you know you're on the right path when you're seeing, like, Moon of Unknown Planet discovered by Hello Games. Yeah, hopefully we can get a much faster ship now. I can unlock... We're going to be opening a bunch of those suspicious technology packets and suspicious arms packets. And it's going to give us some random black market upgrades. And because it's random, we're going to have to open a lot of them to try and get some good ones. But hopefully we can get a better jetpack too, because man, it's been tough. And of course I land on the dark side of the moon. It's always the dark side. You know, I don't care. As long as we can find a flat spot to chill out at. Wait, we don't want to land. We've already gone through too much landing fuel. Okay, this place looks like it's lit up a little at least. We're not high enough off the ground. We're just gonna go straight up. And then get up out of our chair and it instantly levels off. And now we can beam down. Yeah, like I said, at least these guys are lit up. Well, you know what I can do? We need the terrain manipulator. Switch it to flat. just make our own little flat ground. I like that.
Protection fully.
Alright. I think we might want to make a few more of these guys, but we'll see. What's first? Yeah, exosuit upgrade. We need at least another 100 just to be safe. And this is how the duplication glitch works. You put down a refiner, put the item you want to duplicate in the refiner, and then stack refiners on top of that. And the input slot, the output slot, and the fuel slot all get duplicated into each one of these refiners. I think that's enough. That's probably too many, to be honest. And then when we pick up all of these refiners, they all had the same thing in their input slot, which was all of our suit expansions. We want to do the same thing with our multi-tool. First, actually, I don't have an ingester. Alright, that's fine. We can manually eat these cakes. Where's my cake? There it is. Look at this cake. It gives me, okay, it's not showing me there, but it gives me like almost 400% jetpack tanks. So just by eating this cake, my jetpack is gonna last quite a bit longer. Yeah, that's nice. And eventually I'm gonna get a ingester, which lets you, pretty much you just eat one right after the other. As soon as it wears off, it feeds you another one. So like you can keep the effect going for like 16 hours. Yeah, it's crazy. Actually, I don't think we need all these multi-tool expansions because the multi-tool doesn't have storage. It's fine. We've got enough storage in our inventory right now. We can carry all this stuff. But our spaceship has an inventory, and we're going to want to max that out. And oh yeah, but we're going to want more tool expansions, because we're probably going to find a better multi-tool anytime now. Alright, now let's make some money. If you want to make money in No Man's Sky, you need to get these stasis devices. This stack of 10 right here is valued at $156 million. Each one is 15.6 million. So, yeah, we can make these, go to a galactic trade terminal, and just bank out. Now, getting your hands on one of these stasis devices is pretty difficult. Like, you have to have some pretty high-level crafting. You've got to have a lot of resources. But in this game, there's a thing called space bums. And if you want to be a space bum, you just go to one of the space stations, or one of the anomalies, rather. Go to a system with a lot of people in it, go to the anomaly, and just sit down. Just chill out. and start talking in the chat or, go AFK. But eventually, people walking by will give you something. And somebody gave me a stasis device. In fact, they gave me like a stack of 10. And this is still that same stack of 10 that I have been just duplicating over and over again. I mean, I don't know if it's the exact same one, but like I said, it's been duplicated so many times. But the fact that I still have stasis devices means that they're all related. Alright, that's as many as we can make. Alright, let's resort my inventory so we can see what we're working with. Yeah, this is beautiful. In fact, we should be able to go back, pick up the rest of our items. We'll max out all our inventory and then we can start working on upgrades.
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
And we're not gonna go crazy with the upgrade. Whoa, what happened? Don't tell me I just got sucked through the frickin' black hole. What the hell? This isn't cool. Okay, all my stuff's not broken. Black hole. It said 0 light years traveled. Is that what it said? Let me check the replay. Warp successful. Distance traveled 0 light years. What the hell? Okay, I do gotta get out of here though. That was crazy. Now I'm pretty sure we should be able to upgrade everything here at the anomaly. I really hope so, because all the space stations we've come across so far are abandoned. And there's a few terminals, but there's no merchants. Yeah, so this is my ship. Let's see how we stack up. Oh, why is my paint job gone? That's supposed to be gold right there, but alright. Oh, this guy's already got his like own personal Corvette in here somehow. But most of us that are doing the expedition have a pretty simple build, and I'm kind of curious to see what other people did with the same pieces. Okay, these guys obviously have completed the expedition and have come back. Or they're here somehow outside the expedition. Okay, this guy's obviously a little farther ahead than I am. He's got more habs and... Oh, he's got some of the new pieces. This is what I'm looking for. Like, this is new. Yeah, there's some pieces on here I haven't seen before. Okay, so maybe I should spend some time farming some Corvette parts. Probably gonna be a good idea. I'm so used to just flying around everywhere with my massive jetpack. I feel kind of limited. Okay, I think there's a... Kind of like how there was a suit upgrade thing here. Yeah, a suit upgrade. Isn't there a... Like, here's a multi-tool. Isn't there a multi-tool station here? Wait, the multi-tool is different. What's this? It's a Class C. Let's compare. Oh, mine's Class C too. It's got better scanner range. And the different kinds of multi-tools have different, like I've got a rifle, there's pistols, and there's stabs, and each one of them have like a different thing they're good at. Only 71. No, we're good. Am I really gonna have to go find... We haven't been to the space station in this system. I mean, this is the first one we've been able to summon the anomaly in, so maybe there's a space station here? I really don't know where to go to get my multi-tool upgraded. Yeah, it's not gonna be any of these guys. These guys aren't even here. Usually there's NPCs at all of these places. This guy's in here with his Sentinel Destroyer, alright. I don't even see a Galactic Trade Terminal. You know, for my plan to work out, we really do need, I think, a functioning... Where's Shitty Pants? There's Shitty Pants. We're gonna need a functional space station. And that might not be until the other side of that black hole. Yep. There's a galactic trade terminal there. Because one of the things I'm worried about is if we open, you know, 200 or 300 of these suspicious arms packets to get our ship maxed out, what are we going to do with all the ones we're not going to keep? Like, it's going to take a long time to sit there and destroy each one. If we don't have somebody to just sell them to in bulk, it's going to be like a lot of holding down the button. Ah, look at what this guy did. He put his ramp on the front. Made his extra long. He's got the same engines as me. I got one of those cowlings. Oh, I don't have the big engine on the back. I bet that's convenient. Oh, look, he's got the astronaut outfit. He looks like a freaking old school NASA astronaut with the white spacesuit. That's so cool. If I had that, I'd probably rock it. But right now, I think this is the coolest gear that I've unlocked was the autophage stuff. I mean, I've got the a couple of stabs, but the stats on them just aren't as good as this Sentinel multi-tool that I have. Oh, wait, here we go. You know what? All the things we need are gonna be here, I guarantee it. So let's upgrade Starship. It won't let me purchase storage, even though I have storage upgrades. Let's upgrade Shitty Pants to a Class B. Okay, we need $45 million. And then we can start using the storage upgrades. So let's go sell our stasis devices. That should get us up to a couple trillion, I think. Oh, I was getting worried there. We're gonna keep 10 of them to duplicate. Watch the units go up. Oh, there we go. 1 billion. Alright, we got 1 billion off of that. So the 45 million they want isn't really a big deal. And we kept 10, so we can actually make a few more. This happened with the suit upgrade too. We had to like purchase one, and then it switched to the why isn't it working? Do I need to put them like in the ship's inventory or something? Apply augmentation. I wasn't reading everything. I'm an idiot. But we're gonna start up here with the technology ports. If you didn't know, you can choose which spot to upgrade. I know if you're a new player, you might not catch on to this right away, but you can literally select which slot you want to get. Like if I want this one down here, we can do that one down there. If I want this one here. Pretty sure I just did all of the technology slots. And all of this will increase as we increase the ship's class. Once we get to S class, we'll be able to unlock even more. And we still have like 3 stacks of these upgrades at the anomalies, so we can burn all these if we have to. Oh, this is the convenience factor just went up by 1,000,000. Like, you need to have a lot of items with you in this game, and being limited by inventory is so rough.
Hi.
25,000 nanites,
Hey, it's Pony_T Game
Hey,
06,
Pony
and welcome
T,
to the
how
live
you
stream.
doing?
Smiling
Thanks
face
for
with
joining us.
sunglasses.
Apply augmentation. Now we should have more, yeah, technology slots available now as well. Man, we're still not running out. And we're going for broke. We're trying to get as many inventory slots as we can, because that just makes the game so much easier. Alright, how many nanites do I have? I've got 6,000. That's not quite enough. What about the multi-tool? Is there gonna be a multi-tool station here?
I'm got KFC for dinner.
Boy, do I love KFC. The famous bowl is actually my favorite thing to get. All right. Whoa. Why did it stop? Max storage reached. Okay, so we gotta increase the class.
Snowflake is upstairs.
And we need nanites for that
Hit
crap.
the like button to show your support. Red heart smiling face with hearts.
Alright. Well, how do you do, Snowflake? Tell her I said hi. And it's off to duplicate some
Tacoman likes
nanites.
tacos. I will.
I think this is the best way to do nanites. Well, first we gotta get to our ship. Oh, he put 2 big engines on the back. He's still working on it. Looking good, buddy. There's no teleports, so we literally have to walk across like 3 of these work sections. Oh, this is my ship here. I was like, this ship looks cool. It was mine. So we just made $1 billion and greatly increased our inventory. Let's make some nanites so we can upgrade the class on everything. Okay, so we just need to get close enough to the ground where we can teleport down. I think we're too close. Or wait, no, I think it was,
She said hi back.
hey! Alright, we're good. We're gonna just kinda make our own little place to stay right here, right next to our thing. Whoa, look at all these flying guys.
Sentinel drones activated.
Oh, come on.
Protection.
Alright. We've been driven off by the drones. The Sentinels suck.
Detected.
Oh no, we gotta fight. Alright. Whoa, I actually did really well there. Alright. I can take his shields off like nothing.
What are you going to be for Halloween?
I'm not sure yet. Oh, see, if I can take his shields off with the lasers and then hit him with the guns. Yeah, with the rockets, I got him. Eat shit. Alright, is this planet infested with sentinels? Let's go to this one. No way, come on. Ah, alright. I gotta get up on him. Hold on. Power to weapons, there we go. Just like in Star Trek, you can put power to weapons or power to...
Snowflake is going to be a Care Bear ballerina.
Ah. Why did the chat shut off? Hold on. I really like the Care Bears. When I was a kid, there was a show called The Gummy Bears, and they had a really catchy song, and it was a really fun cartoon where these bears would drink their silly juice and their berry juice, and they would bounce around on their butts. Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. High adventure that's beyond compare. We are the Gummy Bears. Oh, my phone died. That's what's going on. Oh no! I just keep getting stuck in these battles. Like, as soon as they're gone, I should dip out. Why are my shields down?
It's moded.
Critical damage taken. Technology recharge.
Get him, get him. Alright, shitty pants, let's go. SS Shitty Pants is holding her own. She can shed the pants with the best of them. Alright, almost got those shields off. They can't outmaneuver us. We're doing good on maneuverability. Actually, no, we're horrible at maneuverability. That's why this is taking so long. My other starships would definitely have this solved by now. They're running. They're running. They know I got them.
You have the Gummy Bear song stuck in Snowflake's head.
It's a really cool show. If you can find it on YouTube, I'd recommend watching an episode, especially if you like the Care Bears. Because that's like the same time period. I think the cartoon might have been produced by Mattel, actually, because they had like a whole toy line as well. Okay, we're gone. What is that?
Technology recharge.
Okay, I think everything's okay. Is my ship okay? What even is that? What is the red house icon? Okay, my phone is back on. Let's pull the chat back up. Damn it, now I got the Gummy Bears song stuck in my head too.
Eggnog is good.
Eggnog is hella good. As like I said, like sometimes I'll drink too much eggnog and I need to spice it up a little. Like you can try things like I recommend trying like a little bit of maple syrup or like a drop of vanilla extract. Whipped cream on the top always, you know, spices things up. No way. Yeah, we were sitting in one place too long. I had to dip out. All right. Azure planet. All right. I'm down. I'm not sure what that means.
You mean the Care Bears that's on Snowflake's outfit and tutu?
Yeah, the Care Bears. That came out when I was a little kid. That's how old Care Bears are. Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. Man, why is that stuck in my head now? Alright, let's just get down to the surface and find a safe spot with no sentinels. That's all we need. It's a water planet, of course. Okay, there's some land.
Snowflake doesn't like eggnog. How to join?
Well, I'm on the expedition, so you would have to start the expedition. Yeah, you might not be able to catch up to me at this point. I'm not in like the main game. I'm in the update, the expedition update. Oh, I can't beam down. Hold on. Or wait, was it? Yeah, it was just doing the intro thing. Oh, what's up? What are you? That's a weird looking doggo. Oh, that looks like
Hard on fire, hard
that
on
looks
fire,
like the
hard
guy
on fire,
from
hard on fire, hard on
Ghostbusters.
fire, hard on fire, hard on fire,
The
hard on fire, hard
the
on
Hellhounds
fire,
from
hard on fire,
Ghostbusters.
hard on
That's what
fire,
that guy
hard
looks
on
like.
fire, hard on fire, hard on
I
fire,
am the
hard on fire,
Keymaster.
hard on fire, hard on fire, hard on fire, hard on fire, hard on
Oh, but
fire,
this should
hard
be
on fire,
perfect.
hard on fire, hard on fire, hard on fire, black heart, black heart. When is the next Battlefield stream? At Pony_Tegan06-so, who wants to dance? Stop
I'm not
spamming emotes,
sure.
warning.
I'll probably play a little bit before the next update, but I really am kind of waiting until the 28th to work on any of my progression because they're changing how the progression works. Because now that you don't get XP from bots, a lot of these unlocks just seem unobtainable. Holy crap, is there a worm? I think I hear one of those worms going through the planet. I think we have actually hit on accident a planet that we need. Holy crap. We gotta find one of those worm burrows. They're like the giant
Downloaded.
sandworms in Beetlejuice or like Dune. They're like giant like planet-sized snakes that go jumping around. Okay, so
Steak has 4 mil. Hey, it's
wow,
Pony
he's come
underscore
a long way.
Tegan06, and welcome to the live stream.
We need to make
Smiling face with
nanites.
sunglasses.
So we need to put like 9,000
Sup?
in there.
Technology recharge.
And okay, this is gonna take 12 minutes. Jeez. Yeah, go ahead and put a link to
Gus.
Steak. Sub the Steak. The guy stopped by here, he, gave me like 100 subs. So, pay it forward. Big shout out to Steak. I'm glad he's doing so well. 4 mil, let's go. What are we gonna do for... Okay, so after the 12 minutes, we're gonna have 4,000 nanites in here.
Christmas tree, Christmas tree, Christmas tree, Christmas tree, Christmas tree, Christmas tree, Christmas tree,
Hey,
Christmas
that's
tree,
a
Christmas
great
tree,
idea.
Christmas tree, 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 Christmas
Smoke
tree,
sesh.
evergreen tree, evergreen tree. Hit the like button to show your support. Red heart, smiling face with hearts. At Pony underscore Tegan06
this vape's like at
oops,
the
I
end.
did it again. Stop spamming emotes.
But man, this, what is that?
If you
AK?
also have a YouTube, you can
No,
shout
that's
out
Blue
your channel
Dream.
here.
The Blue
No
Dreams
band
taste
hammer
so
if you
good through the
do
vape.
promise. Relief face.
Yeah, like Flying Horse, if you get the right one, their vapes aren't like super fruity, or it actually it tastes like what it's supposed to be.
Lipstick, 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 nail polish, light skin tone 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 nail polish.
Alright, is there something else we need to duplicate?
06 much better. Stop spamming emotes. Takaman likes tacos.
Should we just get 2 of these going? I think maybe. Well, I'm gonna keep 1. Keep 1 stack of the tainted metal. There we go.
Girl,
And then
light
let's
skin tone
start
girl,
this
light
going.
skin tone pink heart, pink heart.
Alright, we're gonna be rich in about 9 minutes. Once this one's done, we'll start duping that, and then when we're done with, then we can switch over to this one when it's done, and then we can just be like, we can do, I don't know, both at the same time is actually gonna get me anywhere. I don't know if that's gonna be better, but so how the duplication process works has changed a little bit. You can't actually pick up a refiner that has an item in its output slot like you could before. So you have to go in, pick up your nanites, and then you can pick up the refiner. It's an extra step, but it's not too much hassle if you're good with the buttons, I guess. Like, I was using platinum to smelt into nanites, and I got up to like 4K nanites. Oh, like 40K. Like, I had 40K nanites before I spent them all. And that was just from platinum. Now that we got this tainted metal, I'm gonna be making thousands at a time, not hundreds at a time. So like every one we pick up is gonna be like 4,000, yeah, 4,000. Now a whole 999, 10,000 stack of like platinum only gets you like 500 nanites. But the platinum was really easy to come by, and I'm glad I had it like right off the bat like that, because once we got to that space station to upgrade, we needed to upgrade the class on all of our stuff at least once to make it worthwhile. Because that gives you so much more inventory. Oh, it's out of fuel. Jesus, I was just staring at this thing.
Recharge.
Hold on, we'll probably have to refill this one too. It's at 48.
Technology recharge.
We've got way too much carbon. Like, I literally destroyed a stack of 10,000 carbon because I just didn't want it in my inventory. I don't need more than 10,000 carbon. Like, I don't need more than a stack of anything in my inventory. We got 5,000 condensed carbon. We've got 8,000. But then we've got another like 9,000 condensed carbon right here. Like, yeah, we could free that up. And usually what I like to do is I'll sort my inventory by type, and I'll put all of my basic elements at the bottom of my inventory sorted by color. And that usually helps me keep track of everything. Like I was saying, we might need to do a little bit of inventory management. Yeah, I don't like the way they did that. Let's go. Like, we'll put the white one at the end of the gray ones going into the yellow ones. Like, it doesn't have to, it's not really like, I'm not trying to like recreate a rainbow here.
After I'm done eating,
just
I'm
trying to
going
make
feed
make sure
Snowflake
all of
and
the
change her into
similar
her blue
colors
puppy pajamas.
are next to each other. Okay, purple. Well, this one. Okay, we'll go in between the purples, and that'll take us into the blues. Any other blues up here? No. I think now we're going into. Oh wait, the gold and copper. Those should be in with the yellows as well. Because a lot of this stuff really just stays in my inventory, and it's really only the crafted stuff and the stuff you can't craft that you want to keep track of. Like, all of this stuff
Because
is
she is so sleepy and tired.
basic crafting materials. Alright, this is looking good. Well, I mean, that should be like that, right? And then get rid of that stuff. The platinum. Oh, jeez. This is kinda tricky, but I think I'm figuring it out.
Gimme, are you sleepy and tired?
Yeah. Not quite.
Gimme so sexy.
I'm feeling all right now. Actually, I'm starting to get kind of a buzz. Uh, it is almost my dinner time though, and once I eat, I'm gonna be out like a light for sure. Okay, let's see where we're at on this one. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I never restarted it. Okay, how about this one? Did it just blow up? What just happened? Ah, no, we got crazy weather. Alright. Alright, this one's running out of fuel. Let's make sure that keeps going. That one's at 2,000. This one's only at, okay, I was hoping to have them offset by a little bit, but that's fine. Let's just keep them going. If we can get both of these up to 4K, I think we'll be alright. Holy crap, it's a meteor shower. We're just getting attacked by nature at this point. Yeah, that's
Red heart, red heart, red
some
heart,
advice when playing this game. It kind of hurts to stay in one place for too long. Like, it literally gangs up on you.
Red heart, pink heart, pink heart, pink heart, pink heart, pink heart, pink heart.
Like, all the wildlife.
06 moon 2
Look at all the wildlife that is accumulated around me. It's kind of like in Minecraft when you spend too much time in one spot and all the mobs just kind of spawn around you and you walk away and all of a sudden there's just mobs everywhere. Yeah, so all the weather events, all the mobs, everything's just kind of like proliferating around me because I've been in one spot for too long, so I'm drawing the attention. Yeah, even the sentinels are coming by. Localized electrical anomaly. Can I, like, harvest that somehow?
Units received.
Yeah. Oh, look at this weird goat thing. Scan it. It looks weird because it has no tail. We've got a big booty, though. Oh, I'm getting electrocuted. That's what I get for looking at the goat's booty, right? Wait, where are my refiners? Did it blow up my freaking refiners? If we have to start over, that's gonna be so disheartening. Nope, they're right over here, okay. That's why I moved away, because I didn't want a big old lightning bolt to come down right here.
Technology recharge.
And yeah, they be chasing you.
Technology recharge.
yeah, we'll come stand over here. What is this? Looks like a rock made up of sea life, kind of like limestone. Limestone is actually the fossilized bodies of crustaceans that have been compacted down, which is kind of weird to think about. In fact, if you didn't know, oil didn't come from dinosaurs. It's actually before dinosaurs. Like, before dinosaurs, there wasn't any bacteria and microbes to break down and
After I
decay
change
things.
Snowflake into her blue puppy pajamas, we are going to watch Hulu on my TV.
So everything that, all of the plants that died just started stacking up and stacking up and stacking up. So, yeah, this was before the dinosaurs. And then that stuff got covered up with, dirt and stuff. And then the dinosaurs come in actually on top of that. Yeah, oil deposits are much deeper than the layer that we find dinosaur fossils at. So, yeah, oil isn't made from dinosaurs like most people think.
Hit the like button to show your support. Red heart, smiling face with hearts.
And to call them fossil fuel is a bit misleading as well, because it's not really a fossil. Well, I guess it is the fossilized
Takumi
body
likes
of,
tacos.
like, the microbes that have the small matter that was there at the time. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. Alright, we've got less than a minute left on this guy. And then once we have... should we duplicate something? Oh, we can't take that fuel out. So we're gonna be duplicating a bunch of carbon, even though we don't want to. But is there anything that we actually need to duplicate, so we're not just busting these empty? I guess more units? We could do more stasis devices, I guess. In fact, we can start on this one. So what we do is we've got our 4,000 nanite cluster there. We add our, what did we say? Stasis devices. We add that to the input. And now what we're gonna do is put down a bunch of these. So, well, it's important we don't bust the bottom one. We need to make sure we have one left. So I always try to put, yeah, see how it's turning green? That's because the model of the one I'm trying to place down is slightly in front. 1, 2. Okay, it's not working. We can pick up that first one. Oh wait, we gotta go in, pick up those nanite clusters, and then we pick it up. Okay, make sure that one on top, pick up those nanite clusters, and then we pick that up. And we did it wrong, and now we lost the nanite clusters. But that's why we got two of them going at the same time. All right. Let's pick that up. The key is to stand far away. I was standing too close. I already see what I did wrong. Did we at least... Okay, that's max stack. We at least got 10 more of those. And the 4,000 nanite clusters. Let's stand back. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, we got 7. So we gotta go in. That's 1. No, wait. That's 1. Oh wow, we gotta make sure we don't move at all. Oh, it makes us move. That's 2. That's 3. Well then, which one did we take it out of? See, this is the problem we're running into. Because we layered them. Oh, there we go. We got the empty one. Okay, so let's aim at one side or the other just to make sure we're getting the right one. Let's open this one. That was what, 4? That's 5. That's 6. And that's 7, right? Oh, thank God. All right. We got through all of them, and we still have the nanites in the chamber. We got 43,000 off of that. Yeah, that's how you get some nanites. I mean, granted, we can only do 4,000 maximum at a time. But we are also duplicating all of these stasis devices worth $156 million each. So yeah, we get a fortune in units. We get a pretty good payout in nanites. Like 43K is actually pretty good. You saw what we were spending before. It's like 20,000 for this upgrade, 26,000 for that upgrade. So we're not going to need like billions of nanites. We may need trillions of units though, because things that cost units, you need a lot of units for. Okay, let's double check everything's good. Let's stand far enough away. Now we need to make sure this is completely in front of that other one, but close enough that it copies its inventory. So you want to make sure you see the whole thing green like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if those all put in the same place. Alright, that's a bit worrying. Before, as long as you didn't move, it would put it in the same place. But, like, going in and out of the furnaces moves your view too now. Let's just start picking them up. 1, 2, no, 2, 3, and that's 4. There we go. Okay, that's number 5 if it goes. Dang. Yeah, it's getting a bit laggy. I think it's because of the guys are showing up. The sentinels. That's 6. We should have one more. There we go. We still got the original one down with all the nanites in it. How are we looking now? We've got 72,000 nanites and can't quite tell you how much we got in stasis devices. They're like 156 million each stack. And I'm seeing like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 stacks or something like that. 15 stacks. And the best part about it is it doesn't break like the player economy. I mean, it's gonna break the economy in whatever system I dump these in. Because as soon as I sell these, in that entire system, the price of these go down drastically. But that's not really going to affect other players, because, what's the odds of some guy coming to this system? Actually, that's pretty... Okay, we should find somewhere out of the way before we sell all this stuff. But these are abandoned systems.
Now, going to feed
So I don't know.
Snowflake some pears.
Yeah, it is almost dinner time. I've got a can of Chef Boyardee lasagna that's looking good. Of course, I'm gonna spice it up. It's not just gonna eat it out of the can. And then I've got some chicken salad with some like fancy crackers, and I got a bit of beef jerky just to add some protein into my diet. Yeah, it's gonna be more like eating snacks. But I think it should do. It's gonna be yummy, and the best food you can buy is the food you're gonna eat. Like if you buy a bunch of fruits and vegetables and then don't eat them, like yeah, it's rough when you buy food that you don't actually get to eat. Man, look at these sky worms. I want one of these little sky worms. The guy at the anomaly, he had one as a pet. I think he was on PC though and had like some kind of hack client. Hold on a sec, it's getting really dark in here. I just noticed I'm like sitting in the dark. I'll be right back. Pretty cool looking planet. Alright. Alright, we're looking pretty good. I think we're just gonna do one more round and then we're gonna go see how far we can get, because we want to get through the expedition, and I think we might be doing a little bit of overkill here, but I know we need to get our multi-tool and our ship up to at least level S, right? Well, it's not empty. That's a good sign. Alright, I'm not sure if I did this right at all. We still gotta count them, though. Okay, so... 1... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We're gonna... pick them all up anyways, right? So yeah, we put down 7 refiners, which means we're gonna have, I think, enough nanites to get our ship and our... just in time to get out of here. Yeah, to get our ship and our multi-tool. Yeah, we should have enough to get everything up to Class S. Alright, and we didn't get hassled by any more of the damn sentinels. And somebody's got their frickin' freighter in here. So once we're done with the expedition, like, you can actually go back to all these places that, if you've been there, like every portal I unlock when I go into these space stations, I can go back through those. You know, anytime I discover a planet, like I know the coordinates to that. It's written down. So I can come back to all these planets after the expedition and collect stuff that maybe I missed. But that's only because I know where it's at. And that's why you need somebody, like if you want to get stuff from the previous expeditions, you have to have somebody in your party that has actually been there. Well, we're not, at least we're not in the last Corvette bay. We're like, I think second from the front. Gonna be a bit of running. Man, I can't wait to get some upgrades that help with that. Like a lot of the suit upgrades we're gonna get are gonna improve our sprint and our jetpack. Those are the two things we're looking to improve. And I can't do the melee dash. Like if you hit melee and then jetpack at the same time, you get like a forward boost. You can't do that in a space station. But there is like this like super jump module you can get where like you can double tap the X and it'll like squat down and then like do like a superhero jump, and that gives you a bit of forward momentum. Okay, yeah, this is gonna free up our inventory space right away if we sell all of these stasis modules. We gotta remember to keep a couple of them. We need to keep 10 of them. And that's gonna get us $2 billion, I think.
Units received.
Alright, thousand, million, billion. Nope, we hit the max. We're at 4 trillion units. We can't actually get any more than that. And we've got 100,000 nanites. I think that's gonna be enough to get us through this. Let's work on our multi-tool. I think that's the first thing. Whoa, some nav data right there. I need to pay attention instead of walking by random items. Well, I know we can do the ship right here. Where did we find the did we find the multi-tool yet? Oh yeah, we gotta go up to A class and S class. 50,000 nanites. Oh. Alright, that gets us up to S class. Okay. I think we're good then. Man, that took half our nanites. Now if we apply augmentations, we've got more slots we could put in. And I'm pretty sure we've got all these that we need. And the cool thing is once we're done upgrading everything and we got a little stash for ourselves, we can just go to the anomaly and start giving these upgrades away to like random players. You know, not everybody thinks to bring all this stuff. Like, this is what's gonna make the rest of this a breeze, is having all this inventory space. So yeah, we're gonna go to the anomaly and we're gonna hook some people up. Where was the multi-tool? Was it in here? No, this was the exosuit. Did we max this out? No, we didn't. Wait, it wants me to buy? Really? What don't I have enough of these? Oh yeah, you gotta buy the first one. Alright. There we go. Now it's using expansion slots. Oh, hold on. This guy's sitting here waiting. Let me see if he wants some. Go into my inventory. We take like a stack of these and we give them to this guy. And then we keep upgrading our suit. Yeah. Oh, he's doing emotes. Let's do an emote too. Thumbs up. There we go. Alright, wait, where's the multi-tool station? It's in the other side, right? Oh, I'm still doing emotes. Hold on. No, it's not here. Oh, hey. We've got the Atlas 3 card. I didn't know we had that. That's just a bunch of carbon in there. I thought there was a weapons station. Maybe it's on the other side. There could be some cool stuff in there, but that's not where we're looking for. I think we gotta go to an abandoned space station. Alright. Let me drop a few of these for this guy. We'll drop him some of these too. He doesn't have inventory. I can't give it to him. Oh well. I tried to hook the brother up. That's why you need inventory space, am I right? Yeah, inventory space is so crucial in this game. Whoa, look at this guy's autophage skin. He's got the robots stuff like I do, but he's got a different jetpack, which looks really cool. Oh, he's using a staff. Well, this staff looks cool, but man, the one that I got just chews them up. I thought I was in the second bay. Wasn't I in the second bay? Okay, now I'm in the last bay. No, it's the second to last. Okay, I was in the second to last one. Jesus. Yeah, this is my shit. It took me a second to recognize good old shitty paints here. Alright, so we'll finish expanding all of our technology slots and all our inventory slots here at the anomaly, and then whatever is left over we'll try to give away to the space vaults. Seriously, you get hella rich just by like sitting around at one of these anomalies. Yeah, we can. Oh, whoops. We can even change our appearance at the anomaly if we want to. I got kind of the weird, like, Iron Man thing going on, but it's like, I got the antique diving helmet. I don't know. It was cool at the time. I wonder if I can get one of those, like, all-white astronaut suits that look like NASA. That would be super cool. I can't seem to remember where did we see the multi-tool upgrade? We didn't have enough nanites last time. Was it at the space station? Well, I'm still Class C, so apparently I haven't upgraded yet. We already did the suit upgrade on the station. Maybe some stations have suit upgrades, maybe some stations have the weapon upgrades, I'm not sure. Let's look in the portal. Okay, this this is the current station, and then there's the weapon. Okay. Why didn't I see this before? Alright. Beats me. Let's just go with it. Upgrade class 10,000 nanites. No problem. Upgrade class 25,000. Yeah, no problem. How many do I got left? 19,000. Alright, 50,000. We need 50,000 to upgrade to S class. We are at we're at A class. So we need that's the last one. 50,000 to get the last one. But is there going to be that big of a difference between A class and S class? I mean, we just need it to get us through the rest of this extension, not extension, expedition. I couldn't think of the word. Let's just upgrade a bunch of slots and see how that works. Yeah, if we get a whole nother row under here, that should be enough. Oh, it gave us 2 more. Okay. Yeah. We got the 2 supercharged slots close enough to actually be useful. Yeah, we're at max slots. Max storage reach. Alright. Nice. Alright. What's our next move? Back to the anomaly, I think. Nope, I don't have the fast travel back to the anomaly, so... After being stuck on that water world where I was swimming for like, 15-20 minutes, this run is nothing. I really do need some exosuit upgrades though, like if I could get some jetpack upgrades and some sprint upgrades, life would be a lot easier. It's about time for my dinner anyways, but let me show you guys one last glitch here. So this is one of those glitch artifacts that we found on one of those crazy planets, and I put it on my ship here, but if you notice when I go to pick it up, my entire ship turns red. Like, that means it's literally picking up my entire ship. It's not picking up just the cube here. Oh, I thought I was gonna have to quit out all of a sudden. Okay, that... It didn't pick it up. Am I duplicating it? Like, what inventory is it going into? Okay, well, it's not It's not picking up my whole ship like it did before, but yeah, earlier today when I went to try to remove this, and apparently I can't remove it now, but if I were successful at removing that, it would remove my entire ship. And all I could do was quit out to the menu and reload my last save. And if I go into this, it's gonna tell me components are not attached. Warning, all modules must be attached, and it's because of this piece of shit right there. Yeah, be careful using these glitches. I know how to remove it. I figured out how to get it off of there when I want to, but yeah, those things will wreak havoc on all your builds. Saying modules aren't attached when, like, obviously they are, and there's honestly glitches to detach the modules. I can show you guys, you know, ships that I've made with like 2 pieces. In fact, can I do that right now? I'll show you guys a little bit of glitch building. We're gonna need 2 of these Corvette workshops though. So we're gonna create a new Corvette. Oh no, I don't think I have enough pieces to make an actual Corvette though. Like, that's my only landing gear. I don't have any habs. Yeah, I can't do it. So what you do is you put all of the pieces together that they want you to make so you can finalize your design. You put landing gears, habs, modules, cockpit, all of that. You put all of that on there. Except maybe you can put the exit ramp, connect that to the back of your cockpit. And then once you have that Corvette sitting here on this landing pad, you go over to the workshop next to it. And, you know, you say modify or whatever, except what you do is you go over to here. And you can start deleting pieces off of your Corvette that's back here. And then you exit out of this workshop, and all the pieces you deleted off the ship that was sitting here is actually saved like that. You can just get in the cockpit and take off with your ship that's literally just a cockpit and exit ramp. Yeah, I've posted pictures of my glitch ship, but that's on like my main save. But it is my dinner time, I think. Yeah, I'll probably do some of the boring stuff while I'm eating, like the duplication stuff, and then we'll get all the we'll get further on the expedition next time, like fighting this worm. And actually, I'm hoping to figure that out and be off of this one and on to phase 4 pretty soon. These missions are timed. We only have 2 weeks to get everything done. All 5 phases. We have to get all 5 phases done in less than 2 weeks now. And, you know, I go to work and I sleep and eat and stuff, so I'm really gonna have to hustle if I'm gonna get everything done. But we are off to such a good start now. Having all of this, like we're halfway through, but we have maxed out inventory space and we've got multi-tools with... Whoa, that got broken? My advanced mining laser is broken. I'll have to take care of that. We're gonna have to reorganize all of this because we have supercharge slots now, which increases whatever you put on there, like 15 or 20%. So we can like supercharge our scatter blaster or our mining beam. Yeah, supercharging them. Oh wait, there's a supercharge right here and right here. If I have enough mining beam upgrades. Look at that. Okay, so that and that's working together. Alright, so we got our mining beam supercharged. Which one's better actually? Which one should we be overcharging? 17, 21, 41. That's not bad. Oh, this one's like 47. Okay. Yeah, we had it right. We're gonna be like zapping minerals so fast now. We need to get that repaired. We gotta put all this in a different order. Same with our starship. Now that we have like all this room, we can work on the Corvette quite a bit more. We can actually add more modules because the more you add in... Look, we're not even using this supercharged slot yet. Did we really only get one? Okay, our boost launch thrusters are supercharged. Oh, and our photon cannon. Okay. Yeah, if we get a photon cannon upgrade, we can link two of these supercharged slots together. Kind of like how we did on our multi-tool with the mining beam, where we got two of these supercharged slots linked together through some upgrades. Yeah, so I'm gonna take care of the tedious stuff, and we'll be back when it's time to do the expedition stuff. I was really hoping to catch a titty monster. Let's take a look at that pet we caught. I have never seen one of these guys before. Oh, he's lonely. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't forget to bring this guy out. Look at him go. He's like this weird little pufferfish thing. He's got like spikes and stuff. If you guys have a good name for our pets, if you have good pet names, I've got a lot of pets to name, so let me know in the comments after the video if you want me to name one of the pets after you or after someone else, or if you have a great name for a weird pet. Like, look at this thing. Come over here. Where are you going? Yeah, he's pretty cool.
She is eating.
We've also got this giant beetle guy, but you know, the only reason I got this guy was because I thought riding him around would help me catch one of these floating guys that they want me to catch. But that's when I figured out flying and floating are two different things in this game. because that's when we got this guy, because he doesn't seem like he's walking on the ground. He seems like he's floating. And we were supposed to catch, you know, a floating guy. Oh, I can't ride him around in the, in here. But, yeah, so that guy wasn't considered a floaty guy either. And it wasn't until we found this weird thing here. This weird spiky thing here. It looks like something out of a Mario game, you know? It seems like I should have the perfect name for this guy, but it's like on the tip of my tongue and it just won't come out. But yeah, just look at this place with all the steam and the red lights. I mean, it looks abandoned, and then there's like, whoa, look at that player. He's got a full Corvette going already. Yeah, I didn't think to duplicate any of my pieces before I built my ship.
Snowflake likes her pears.
You know, pear is an underrated flavor, and it's also an underrated scent. I think it was overdone in the 90s, but I think pear still has a place. Hey, there he is. Alright, guys. Well, I think that's gonna do it. So thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Make sure to hit a like and a subscribe. And as always, I'll see ya when I see ya. Later, taters.